Trump is saying the quiet part out loud, but before I get to showing you the clip, I want to first say that he said this at Turning Point Action. Turning Point Action is Charlie Kirk's group, and you know who he is, started Turning Point USA. Turning Point USA started as a campus-based group, but from there, they've built a huge influencer platform, which I'll talk about a little bit on the other side, but take a look at the clip first.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed, it'll be fine.
This piece from 2 years ago explains how TPUSA has been quietly building this next generation of conservative influencers. And while they had their confab, I believe it was in Arizona 2 years ago, while it looked like it was your regular sort of convention, what it really was an opportunity to mass produce content by influencers that this group has been cultivating, and they've been cultivating about 400 of them. Not only are they creating the equivalent of their own in-house influencer group, sometimes they put out misinformation like they did in 2020, according to a Washington Post report, which said that the group coordinated to create a campaign saying that the election was stolen in Arizona. And they're not the only young group that's sending out mis and disinformation out of the Republican Party. In 2020, the Republican Hype House put out information saying that there were 2 voting days, and they told the Republicans to vote on the actual voting day, and Democrats said to wait for the next day when the voting would be over. One more thing you really need to know during this time is that while commercial influencers have to designate that they have been paid, political influencers do not. They are overseen by the FEC, the Federal Election Commission, not the FTC, so they don't have that requirement. You may be getting information from someone who's being paid to tell you that they like a candidate. So buckle up.